Okay guys, what's going on? Today I am bringing you something that I'm pretty excited about. This has been a relatively long process, but as you can tell from the title, I've picked up a 2018 Mustang GT and I'm not entirely happy with it. But we're going to get onto that later in the video. First off, I'm going to show you the car. Here it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to briefly run through the spec on the car. This is more of a relatable spec that I feel people would be more likely to buy. Sorry about the wind. Most of the videos that are out there right now, like press videos, are all with the top spec performance pack cars, which are like $50,000. This here was 40 and some change, so I feel like this is what people are more likely to buy. It doesn't have all of the fancy bits like the crazy new LCD display shit, whatever. This is more of a basic spec and more of a driver's car. So I'm going to run you through the spec now, and yeah. So this is Oxford White, it's the GT, and it has the black accent pack, which is the gloss black roof, gloss black wing, gloss black wheels, and the black badging all around the car. It's not anything too exciting, but I think it looks real good against the white, super nice contrast. So yeah, like I said, this is not a performance pack model. I am too cheap for that, but this car was only 40 and some change, and if you didn't want some of the options that I had on this, you can probably pick it up for 35, or if any dealers are offering any incentives, you can maybe pick it up for less than that. But first off, let's talk about the front end. I want to know what you guys think about this new revised front end. Personally, when they came out with this at NIAS last year, which ironically was this exact same spec, I was not a fan of the front end, like most people, but now I have grown to love it. I didn't like the headlights at first, but these now, especially from a higher angle, are super aggressive. They're kind of recessed back here, and this line is just super angry looking. A few things I think that they could improve on is it needs to be something here, which Roush has already taken care of. If you want to check out Roush's stuff, they have like a vent here, which definitely looks sweet, and it also could have done something more here. I feel like they could have followed this line down and actually brought it out right here, and that would have been more aggressive. But for me, this lower balance is way too like open. And then obviously the non-performance pack models have this little small lip, which is not aggressive enough. The performance pack ones have a much bigger one. I think it comes out to like here. So I'm definitely looking to find a new lip for this, and that's it. But anyway, next thing to go on to is the wheels. Now, when I saw these in pictures initially, I really liked them. They're kind of dirty right now, so please excuse that. But let's go around towards the back of the car. This is where I feel like they've done the best improvements. The GT now comes standard with quad tip exhaust, and this car actually has the active exhaust system, which is basically a shut off valve that's in the exhaust, and you can change it from quiet to loud mode whenever you want. And it's really kind of a nice feature, and if you were to, you know, throw an X pipe on the car, it would be extremely loud and you could still keep it in a quieter mode. Obviously, non-performance pack cars come standard with the P0 Nero tires, which are all seasons, and honestly they're shit, but it is winter here. It's about 28 degrees out right now, so obviously I'm losing my fingers. Included with the new front end, they obviously sloped off the hood, and it has this whole new hood design where the lines right here follow along from the side and they go in on there. It's definitely weird looking out of the window and seeing more of like a rounded off hood, and you can't see the hood vents anymore when you're driving. You know, they do their job, they're heat extractors. Yeah guys, this is the exterior of the car. Now I'm going to move on to the inside of the car. Before I do that, interestingly, they have a brand new key, which is really nice. I would say this is comparable to like a BMW key, and when I posted a picture up of this, I'm like, hey, guess the car based on the key, most people thought it was a BMW. So pretty happy with that key. It's real nice looking. But yeah, the inside of the car is where I'm not happy with it. So when I say that I messed up on something, this is it. I didn't realize when I ordered the car what dark ceramic was. I made a mistake ordering it, and it came with these light colored seats. You'd think from the name dark ceramic it would not be dark. I thought it would be like dark gray or black. These are cloth seats, by the way, but yeah, that was my bad. So I'm actually happy with the car. I'm just not overly stoked on these seats, but they're not too bad. Anyway, so when we get in the car, this looks pretty much the same as a 15 to 17 GT. Like I said, I do not have the fancy new display right here. I just have the old one, which actually is perfectly good. And nicely enough, now Ford offers the base model car with Sync 3. So pretty much you can spec the car to have all of the premium features minus leather seats in a base model, which is the nicest thing ever, because I don't really care for leather seats, although I don't care for these seats either. This is nice. I desperately needed this. Sync 3 is great, and it also has all of the, like, you can change all of the mood lighting in the car, etc., which is super cool. Yes, this car is the 6-speed manual. It is not the 10-speed auto. I'm sorry, guys. Ford has made some changes to this, and it now has a twin disc clutch, which from my driving experience with this is amazing. It's way lighter than the previous model, and it also shifts way smoother and faster. Alright, so I don't want to go over too much in the car, just basically show you pretty much the spec. I'm going to go ahead and start it up and give you an exhaust clip with the different modes, but yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to film a bunch more videos. I'm going to do a full review and then an actual full exhaust video with this. This was kind of just a brief overview so you guys could see it. Pretty much going to end off today's video, just giving you a brief overview of the car, and I will be back in a couple of days to do the exhaust video. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned because we are about to film a burnout with John's car, which is not in this video, but I'm doing 25 days of Christmas with burnout. So every day leading up to Christmas, starting this Friday, we will be having a burnout video every day and starting with John. So let's go.